What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. So, we are here to talk about the Lakers and Blazers game. The Lakers basically beat the Blazers by, 30 points last night. 88 to 111, and LeBron James only had 10 points. Anthony Davis only played 29 minutes, but he played the most effective 29 minutes he's probably played since the restart. 31 points, 11 rebounds, a block, a steal, and 3 assists. Like, that's the thing. The Lakers, now we can, first of all, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Because everybody that was telling me the Lakers was going to get upset in the first round, folks telling me this series was going to go further than 5 or 6 games, we can chill out now because they just asserted their dominance over the Portland Trail Blazers, and LeBron James only had 10 points. That shooting performance that happened in Game 1, the chances of that happening more than one time or two, more than one time in a series, slim to none. The Lakers shot, I think, 35% from the field. Yeah, that ain't going to keep happening. But what's going to keep happening is this defense that they're playing on Portland. I mean, they held the Blazers to what? 40% shooting as a team. And most of that came in the garbage time. They was up by 30 in the fourth quarter. So I think for the majority of the game, the Blazers shot under 40%. They shot around 35% the majority of the game. They made some, some garbage time buckets up that percentage a little bit. But the thing is, when Anthony Davis asserts his dominance and just really plays aggressive, he's unguardable. He's unstoppable. That's the only thing with Anthony Davis. It's like sometimes he can come out lackluster. Sometimes he can come out kind of timid. We know how talented he is. He's one of the most talented players in the entire NBA. But sometimes he's just not super aggressive. But when he turns it on, there's nobody that can stop him in the league. And that is, to me, that's the key to not beating the Blazers, to winning the championship, beating the Clippers, beating the Bucks, beating the, you know what I mean? Like, winning the NBA championship is the aggression and the assertiveness of Anthony Davis, not just on the offensive end, but on the defensive end as well. When he's playing on those pick and rolls and challenging those shooters and challenging stuff at the rim, whether he's getting blocks for it or not, that's when the Lakers are unbeatable. You combine that with guys making open shots. It's not just making shots because the Lakers don't really have a bunch of guys that can create a lot on their own. But it's because they have LeBron James, guys just have to make open shots. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Danny Green, who is playing garbage right now, but KCP turned it on last night. When they're making their open shots, there's nobody in the NBA. In combination with having LeBron James and Anthony Davis, there's nobody that can beat them in the league. They will win the championship. But that's asking a lot of these guys, right? Like, that's not like a small task. Guys have to make open shots, and I'm still not totally confident that KCP, I mean, you can't bank on KCP. What did he have last night? I'm looking, like, you can't bank on this kind of performance. 5 for 8, 4 for 6 from threes, and he finished with 16 points. You can't bank on 16 points every night from KCP. You can't. I mean, not to mention JaVale McGee with 10 points, came in, played high, entered 5 of 6, 10 big points. He only played 13 minutes, but he got those 10 points really quick, and then it was a blowout, But the physicality of a Dwight Howard playing bully ball down low, pushing guys around, getting hard fouls, talking crap, like him, JaVale McGee giving you a defensive presence, challenging stuff at the rim, and guys making open shots will make this Lakers team tough to beat for anyone. I don't care if you're the Clippers, Houston, who's playing amazing right now. I don't care about them. As long as Anthony Davis can beat Anthony Davis, but he's got to be that all the time. And if they can count on that, this team won't get beat. And I'm willing to bet that Anthony Davis is going to have more performances like this game 2, than like in game 1. And I think he's only going to step it up the further and the deeper they get in the playoffs. The more it matters is when I hope to expect, because we don't know. Anthony Davis has never been in a situation like this where he's a favorite. He's on a #1 seed. He's on a team playing not just for a first-round exit or a second-round appearance. He's playing for a team that's trying to win a championship. And I believe that he can turn his game up. If he continues to play like this, the Lakers will be crowned champions. Like, it's just that simple. And I'm willing to bet he's going to have more performances like this game 2, than he had in game 1. That's my bet, and I think the Lakers are going to be fine. They're going to beat Portland in 5 games, and not to mention Damian Lillard dislocated a finger. Portland, at the beginning of the series, I said Portland wouldn't go past 5 games. I said that before the series started. They won the first game, and people was like, "Oh, this tweet didn't age well." They at my tweets and stuff. Like, no, this won't go past 5 games. And then the fact that Damian Lillard, I hate players getting hurt because they try to put asterisks or whatever. The Lakers are better than this team, so it won't necessarily matter in this series. It'll probably just end this series quicker. And I hope he plays well, man. I hope he feels better and plays well. But LeBron, AD, the Lakers are just too much for Portland. So this game won't go past 5 games. This series won't go past 5 games. AD, continue to assert your dominance. The Lakers will be fine. They'll be crowned champions. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think if Anthony Davis keeps up these performances and can play to the level that we know he can play at, will the Lakers be champions? Or will that not be enough to overcome the Bucks or the Clippers or Houston or whoever? Name your team. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.